And we're rolling.
Hey, everybody. Hi. It's Saturday. Hi, Dylan.
Hey, Wagwan Lee. How you doing, brethren?
What's going on? Oh, I like your hat.
Yeah.
I like your hat.
Yeah, everything Irie, man.
Ire. So, wow. Here we are, Saturday. We usually don't do on Saturday, but this week we were busy during the week doing things. So, here we are, Saturday, having fun.
Oh, yeah. It's great.
Listen, I watched that movie. What was it called?
Terrifier.
Terrifier.
Were you
It's my
terrified?
first slasher movie. I've never seen a slasher movie before.
Oh, I can't believe it. I'm taken aback.
Yeah, I've never seen a slasher movie in my life.
Wow.
And
Well,
here I
shit.
am, almost 79 years old, and I saw it. I don't know. I don't think I would be a slasher movie fan.
Okay.
I mean, as a genre, I don't think I would make a steady diet of slasher movies. But I was shocked how good of a job those guys did. And they only
Right.
spent 35 grand on it.
Right.
And they made
400,000.
400,000.
Yep.
And you said the second one, they spent how much?
$250,000.
And they made how much?
15 million.
15 million.
Yeah. And it all started with a $35,000 budget. And now
Yeah,
it's-
$15 million they made. And they
not
shot a
bad.
film for 250.
Yeah.
And you said it looks a lot better. You started to watch it last night?
Yeah, I got through. I was watching it, but it was kind of late, so I was getting kind of tired, and I didn't want to miss any details, so I paused it, and I'll finish it up later tonight. But yeah, it's off to a great start. I think they do a better job at establishing the protagonist and the lead girl, and there's a little bit more heart to it for sure. I think the director got some feedback on the first one, and he knew what to do in the second one to sort of make it better, give it a little more heart.
You know, I was surprised how good
Yeah.
the direction was in that movie.
Yeah.
It was like shockingly good.
Yeah.
I mean, he really captured the emotions and everything.
Right.
Even though a slasher movie, it's such a weird genre. But the guy was a good filmmaker.
Yeah.
I was really shocked that he did that.
Yeah, pretty shocking indeed.
Was that his first movie?
Good question. I know that's definitely what propelled him to mainstream success.
Yeah,
but,
his first.
yeah, first big hit.
Yeah,
for
it had
sure.
to be one of his first movies. 35 grand. Wow,
Yeah.
that's just amazing. It's inspiring. It makes you want to go out and make a film, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like
Yep.
I was so inspired by the fact that he did such a good job.
Yeah.
And he really directed the tension and the
Oh yeah.
yeah, you really
There's some
felt
tense
it.
moments.
You really felt it. And I thought, God, the guy did a good job.
And I think Art the Clown is an iconic character. He's unique enough that he kind of holds his own in the
He
horror
did.
landscape. And
They did really
Yeah.
good. He was really good.
I like when he's been in these different weird poses, like making these weird faces with bloody teeth, and he's like bent in weird ways. I
He's
thought that was
so
really
weird.
creative.
So
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
God, everybody, go if you want to really. I don't know. It's sort of gross. There's parts of it that are pretty bloody.
Yeah, it's hardcore. I recommend if you're gonna start in the slasher genre, start with like Halloween from 1978, I believe it was.
I would jump in the
John
deep
Carpenter.
end of the pool. No, that was good. What was good about it was the directing.
Yeah,
I was shocked.
yeah, it was strong.
Most low budget movies aren't directed that good.
Right.
They may be good technically, but they don't have really great direction. But you could really feel the direction in that movie.
Yeah.
The guy did a good job.
Yep. Yeah, there's some cool moments, cool shots, and yeah, the gore can be shocking and terrifying, hence the name. But
Wow.
there's a supernatural element too, which they reveal in the very end, right? You see the lights flickering, and then he shot himself in the head, but then he comes back to life at the end.
In
So-
the mortuary.
Yeah, the mortuary. Yeah,
That was pretty trippy.
yeah, it's a classic horror
You
trope.
knew that was going to happen, though.
Yeah.
Because why else would they be there?
Yeah,
But that was great. They left it open-ended. So,
right.
and then they put the girl with the ugly face at the end.
Yeah, yep.
That was pretty cool.
That was cool. And then the beginning of the second one picks up right off after that, immediately after that. So you get to see what happens next.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I can't believe you haven't seen any slashers. You never seen Halloween or Friday the 13th? Those are all classic staples, must see if you're going to delve into the horror genre if you want to be
I guess I saw those.
make a horror movie. Yeah, those are slashers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jason Voorhees with the hockey mask and the machete. That's slasher villain. Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger.
This guy, this was, I felt like it was the first time I saw one. Maybe I didn't see those others.
Even, you can even consider the first Alien film a slasher because, people get killed one by one until there's last female left.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a slasher movie.
Yeah, that one's a little more highbrow.
God, that guy cut that girl in half.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That was pretty fucking weird.
Yeah,
man.
the hacksaw while she's hanging upside down. That was shocking.
That was pretty.
Yeah.
That guy.
Right.
We should get that director. I wonder if he's in L.A.
Yeah, Damien Leone is his name.
Yeah, we should get him on. We should talk to him.
Yeah, he's been doing podcasts. I've been watching a couple of clips.
Oh, really?
Some interviews.
You've seen him in podcasts?
Yeah, I can show you afterwards.
What's he like?
He's a young guy. He's like
normal kind of guy,
seems like normal
or a
guy.
weirdo?
No, he seems pretty normal. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well spoken.
It's always those normal guys that are the most twisted.
Right.
Man, it's a twisted movie. I must say it's a twisted movie.
Yeah, that shit is twisted.
They just...
They pull the rug out from under you.
Yeah, the guy's twisted. Yeah, we'll have to... Maybe if he comes on, we can have a couch and he can lay him like Freud or something. We can lay him down and like, listen,
Right.
dude, what the fuck?
Right. I heard one of his interviews. He said there's certain lines he doesn't cross.
Oh, like what?
Well, he didn't get into specifics, but he says that for certain scenes he would push the envelope really far, and then he would have to kind of take it back and maybe not be as gratuitous because he thought even that. He
left some stuff out?
Yeah, he left some stuff out purposely because they're already going far with the stuff they're doing. So imagine including the extra shit he was going to put in, but he realized that's too much.
I wonder if the second movie takes it more extreme.
Yeah. The second movie was great. When they did the marketing campaign, they were saying people are throwing up in the movie theater. They're vomiting in their seats. It's so gross. It's like makes you want to see it even more.
How much of it did you watch, the second one?
I got through like the first act, like the first 30 minutes, and then I realized, it's kind of late, so I'm going to finish
Was there
it
anybody
tomorrow.
killed in the first 30 minutes?
Oh yeah, for sure. We had some beheadings. We had like a lot of shootings.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it's all done through a fantastical lens. It's very surreal, kind of dreamlike. And this villain is a very supernatural kind of villain. So that makes it enjoyable because it's like you're having a nightmare. It's not realistic. It's more surreal.
One of our people, our subscribers, unsubscribed because he was grossed out that we were watching slasher movies.
Right.
And I understand. Yeah,
Sure.
It seemed like he said he'd been in war and
Right.
and he's seen all carnage real.
Yeah.
And that he's unsubscribing. I understand. Yeah.
Sure.
I'd probably feel the same way if I'd seen all that real shit.
Sure, yeah. For the record, I never root for the villain in these movies. I'm not encouraging the violence. I like to see them defeat whoever the bad guy is. I want to see them kick his ass in the end. If they can survive and make it through, that means that they've grown as a character and they've persevered and triumphed over the ultimate evil. And there's a good message in there, defeating the asshole.
I felt bad that the guy wanted to unsubscribe because of that.
Yeah, that's a bit extreme. But,
I felt bad for him because, because we're just watching the movies. This guy made a good movie, and it happens to be a slasher movie.
Right.
But it was shockingly well done.
Yeah.
And it only cost $35,000. We're filmmakers here. We have to watch it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a purpose for why we watched it because it was a
Yeah.
good example of something that it is attainable. You could do that with a low budget.
Like people that want to be filmmakers. Hi, Big Kitty. What's the doggy doing? You don't like the dog. People are. People are really. Everybody's got their own way of doing things, but anyway, I felt bad that person was. But some people are going to feel like that if you talk. Like that really caught me by surprise.
Right.
And I never considered that someone might come from war or something and see all the carnage and they really are repulsed by slasher films after that.
Right.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
But then what about films like James Bond? There's guys getting killed left and right by gun violence in
I
those
think
movies.
he's talking about the slasher, the
Yeah.
blood and gore
Yeah,
stuff. That's
I
what
see.
he was talking about
Right.
because that's what slasher films are known for.
Right.
But I think, wow, I don't know. I feel for him, whoever he is, wherever he is. Yeah. But at the same time, it's just a movie.
Yeah.
But he has a right to not be interested in that
Sure, yeah, of
type
course.
format. But I mean, that's the first slasher movie I feel like I ever saw.
Oh, wow.
And I don't feel guilty for watching it. I was sure grossed out though.
Yeah, there's some gross
Fuck.
shit.
I thought, man, the guy's got a lot of nerve.
Yeah, the beauty of it is there was no CGI, computer generated effects. It was mostly all practical, real
They did
effects.
such a
Yeah.
good job for having such a low budget. It was
Yeah.
shocking.
Yeah, it was well done.
Wow, we got to get him. We got to talk to him. We got to find out how much of his budget went to the makeup and how much.
That'd be great.
I'd like to talk to him about the film. Hey, whoever you are, whatever your name is.
Yeah, Damien Leone.
Damien Leone, we want you to come on our podcast because we like to talk to you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Plus, we have 369?
Yeah, or 369.
369, everybody. -1.
Yeah, right, -1.
Somebody else unsubscribed too. They remember?
Oh, that was over your story regarding.
Over my abortion story.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah. And he says murder is murder, and he's right. Murder is murder.
Yeah.
But the point of my story was, so what? Murder's murder. People are still going to do it. And my story was about poor people shouldn't have to have horrible situations
Right.
to do what they're going to do. Everybody should be able to get what they want, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, but I guess that's how the pro-life people are. They're just cut and dry about it. Murder's murder.
Yeah.
I don't know. Abortion could be legal up to age 5 years. They're talking about they want to take it to 9 months, and everybody's outraged by that. I said, let's take it to 5 years.
Jesus.
Hey, Billy, your 5th birthday's coming up here, and you got a weird vibe, dude. And you're a nice little kid, but your vibe is weird. It's like a dark cloud over you. I don't think you're going to make the cut, Billy. So you better have fun this next week till your birthday because...
See, I think you have what it takes to be a horror filmmaker. You got a lot of morbid thoughts in your head. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gearing up to do slasher movies. No, I wouldn't do slasher movies, but I would do drum beating. That'll be a slasher movie, right?
If it's about a guy who goes crazy on a murderous rampage, that's the definition.
He stabs
of
people and beats them with drumsticks. Is that all?
That's a slasher, yeah.
Oh shit! I'm making a slasher movie, everybody.
I mean, unless you want to evolve it into like a psychological thriller with deeper elements, but that's kind of cerebral and might be a little more difficult.
Yeah, might be beyond my mind abilities.
Mind abilities.
Hey, don't be kidding. What's a doggy doing? You don't like that doggy. You don't like the doggy.
Another classic horror trope is when they knock the villain down and then they stand around and wait. They don't take off running. That's the mistake that one of the girls made.
They do that. Is that common in horror movies?
All the time. Like they knock him down. They don't make sure he's dead. They don't hit him twice. It's just they get him down and then they're like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
I guess
what a
we're safe
dumb
now.
fuck.
And then he gets right back up and gets.
Yeah, even the slasher guy needed to stab him over and over.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I guess that movie. So I had an idea for a slasher movie 50 years ago.
Wow, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that the drum beating concept? Or?
Yeah, I
Really?
thought of it
old.
back in the day.
Wow, okay. I didn't realize it was that far back. That's
Yeah,
cool.
back in the day, I thought of drum beating. And then I never did anything with it because back then films cost $1 zillion to make because there was no digital.
Yeah.
But you're interested in slasher films and horror films.
Yeah, horror in general. Yeah.
It made me think about that movie, and I realized, oh wow, that's really a good concept. We got to do it. I forgot all about it. Till I talked to you.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I know you're upset at the dog. Oh, you're so upset at the doggy.
We can start to outline it. It's like a 3-act structure. If you divide it into like 30-minute segments, the first 30 minutes is the first act, second 30 minutes, second act, and then third act is the final climactic part of the movie. Yeah. So,
I have a story about my new dog.
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So I went to go to the bathroom last night at like 3:30 in the morning, and I woke up to do a pee, and I'm walking into the hall, and splat, I step in a pile of shit,
Oh no.
and it's all in my toes,
Oh God.
and I'm so grossed out.
It was barefoot.
I'm barefoot. Yeah, I mean, I just got out of bed. I'm naked. I run in the other room, and splat, I step in the shit.
Holy shit.
So I'm looking around, and everywhere I'm stepping in shit, and I've just made such a mess.
Oh God.
So I had to clean my feet off before I could deal with the shit, and then I got shit on the rugs and in the bathroom. It was just a nightmare. And since we're talking about slasher movies,
Yeah. There you go.
Man, I thought I'd take the dog back, but I thought I got over it, but it was horrible. And then I picked all the shit up, and then I cleaned the carpet off, and it was just a shit show. And then I got back in bed. It was like half hour later, and I'm laying there, I'm wide awake.
It was a literal
and
shit
I'm thinking,
show.
shit, I got to go to bed for a few more hours, please. But it was really hard. I was laying there thinking, I don't know, maybe I'll take the dog back. But he's such a smart, pretty dog.
Yeah. He's great.
He's really smart. We're gonna make a video of him and put it on YouTube, so you can see how beautiful he is. He's one of the most beautiful dogs. It's a little petite dog. Weighs 33 pounds.
What do you call him?
I haven't picked a name yet. The rescue center named him Odin, but Odin's
That's the father of Thor. He's the king of Asgard.
I think he's not a big dog like that. He doesn't seem like an Odin, does he?
Right.
He's so friendly and nice.
Yeah.
It's so nice he doesn't bark at people when they come either.
Yeah, not bad.
He's pretty cool. Or maybe he knows you. He's just smart as fuck.
Well, he didn't even bark the first day he met me, too.
Yeah.
I was a complete stranger, and he was pretty cool.
What a nice dog. Although the walking, man, I walked him like 3 or 4 times yesterday, but I figured if I walk him a half hour, it's like I'm giving the dog like an hour and a half of my day every day.
Right.
I really have to think that through,
Yeah.
But when I'm out there, I like it. But when I come back, I think, fuck, I'm wasting all this time walking this dog, But you know what? I ran into a lot of people on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Kevin, you don't know Kevin sits down at the end of the street?
I don't believe so.
Okay, Black Kevin. He was in Speedway a couple of months ago, and he got hit by a car, and he was in a coma, and he had all kinds of broken bones, and he's just back yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And he was in a coma for like, I don't know, quite a few days, like 8 days or 10 days.
Oh, that's terrible.
In a coma. And then they brought him out of the coma. Anyway, he survived, and he's down back here. So I was down there talking to him this morning. So
Okay, he's doing all right now.
it was all right, sort of.
Recovering.
He has broken all the fuck, but
Jeez.
there he was. And he told me the story of it, and I couldn't believe it. Life on the streets, man. People live on the streets, they get run over, all kinds of shit happens.
Yeah. Dangerous.
Anyway, I've been here for 30 years next year, 29 years, and now, and I've known Kevin the whole time. Yeah. There's homeless guys on my street that have been here for 30 years, and when I got here, they were here.
Wow.
And some of them have died along the way. They got old and died.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I know everybody. I'm out there talking to everybody because they live on the street. They're part of the street.
Yeah.
I mean, they're part of the community. I mean, like these guys, there's a handful of guys that have been on the street for the whole time I've been here, 30 years. That's a long time.
Yeah, that's significant.
I mean, that's like significant, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and they've been here. When I got here, they were here.
Wow.
Yeah, so their street, I welcome to their street.
Yeah, it's like a third of a century.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it was nice to see Kevin. Fuck. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine you're walking down the street in the dark and you got just tossed by a car.
Jeez.
I didn't ask him if the car stopped, but he didn't. He was in a coma, so who knows?
Right.
Ooh, God, what a horrible thing, man.
Yeah.
talking about slasher films.
Right.
We talk about
Right.
real shit out here on the street.
Yeah.
Venice is crazy. There was a few real crazy people down this morning. Now that I'm walking the dog, I'm scoping out all the crazies, because there's lots of people,
Yeah. Yeah.
lots of crazy people.
Yeah, indeed.
Anyway, well, everybody, I'm going to watch that second film and see if those guys did a better job in the second film.
Yep.
Do you think it's more gross, the second film?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I haven't really gotten into the real nitty-gritty of it, so I'm sure it's going to get even more terrifying. But so far, it was off to a good start. You had a beheading, and you had like a big massacre. But some of the killing happens in a dream. So the main girl is having these dreams. So even though the people are getting killed,
The girl with the ugly face?
no, there's a new girl in this one. But I believe the ugly face girl also comes back. But there is a new lead.
She comes back for revenge?
I'm not sure exactly what her purpose is, but we're going to find out.
Tonight.
Yeah. We'll find out what happens. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, $250 million budget.
I'm inspired, I want to make our movie.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
drum
good.
beating.
Yeah.
Drum
absolutely.
beating. Remember that, everybody. Drum beating. It's the cymbals. The cymbals make the drummers crazy. It scrambles their DNA. All the vibrating scrambles their DNA. That's why all drummers are weird. You can play drums, but not cymbals. Anyway. Yeah. So there's the kitty. You can see look at the kitty's face. He's tense.
Yeah.
He's got his little ears are all funny. He does not like the dog. The dog is going right. The dog doesn't hurt you. The dog doesn't hurt him. He's realizing that now, but he just, I don't know. I feel sorry for Big Kitty. He's really mad.
Yeah.
Are you mad, Big Kitty? Are you mad, big boy? Are you mad? Come here. Come here. You're a mad kitty. He's not playful or anything. He's just angry. Angry boy. Angry boy. Okay.
Great day today, Lee.
Yeah. Wow.
That went by quick, a half hour almost.
I'm really looking forward to making drum beating. I'm like so inspired.
Okay.
And this movie really inspired me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can start developing a 3-act structure if you want.
Yeah. We got to
Start
put it together.
Outlining that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Maybe after a quick doobie, we'll be right as rain.
Yeah,
ready to
it's
go.
time for a doobie. We're going to get out of here. We hope you all have fun. Comment to us and comment to us. We like your comments. Oh, subscribe. We have a few more subscribers. We could use a lot more, though. Tell everybody to subscribe. Hit the like button. It seems so pandering to say all that shit. Everybody says that on their podcast. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit the like button. I feel like, but everybody knows that. The people all know that. But I guess you have to remind them.
You got to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification.
Notification. God, we're in a good mood today. Well, it's Saturday.
It's great, man. Yeah.
Big kitty.
Let's light up that big bomba clot spliff.
Are you out of the screen right there?
No, that's just the this thing.
Oh.
This window. I just need to move it over so I can see it.
I
Yeah,
see.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. But yeah, man.
Hey.
It's about to be a whole heap of blood clot smoking out the ear.
The one guy outside with the two dogs, the Irie guy.
Yeah.
He's so hard to understand. He talks so slick Jamaican.
Yeah.
He's been here for years. He took the place of Bobby, who lived here for a zillion years. And Bobby got cancer and died in his van. And this guy sort of took over his jobs washing windows at different places around and stuff. And so,
Right.
so he's there. I think that's not as much as Bobby, but because hard to understand him. But
Yeah. I've been practicing my Jamaican patois.
that's pretty good. You're doing good. You're doing good.
I know how to warn if the police are coming. That's very important to know that. You can say, trouble there. One Babylon boy I come. You carry anything on you.
God, You could be one of those white guys that acts Jamaican.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know how there's guys like that in Hawaii, too. They talk all Hawaii.
Yeah.
There's this one guy I knew in Hawaii, this white guy. He had the thick Hawaiian accent. He was totally Hawaiian accent. And then I flew back from Hawaii, and I saw him at a club in Santa Cruz. And I went up to him and expected and he didn't have his accent. And I'd known him for a few years, and he always had this thick Hawaiian accent. And he was back in Santa Cruz, and he had no accent. And I was good. God, the guy was good at that accent. And there you're good at Jamaican accent.
Yeah, man. It's
Wow.
a lot of fun.
That's pretty good. Jamaica.
You know that song Informer by Snow? It was in the 90s. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
like, Informer. You know, so that means Snow me I go blam. I lick it boom boom down.
Yeah. Did you see The Harder They Come? Have you ever seen that movie?
I've heard of that. I haven't gotten a chance to see
You
it.
got to
though.
watch that.
Yeah,
That's
you told
sort
me
of
about
like
that.
the slasher movie. These guys made it really cheap.
Wow, okay.
It was one of the original independent movies, and it had all those great songs in it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me look that up.
That movie had the best music. The Harder They Come.
Harder They Come.
Yeah, you got to watch that. You'll be really shocked. They did a pretty good job.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This was, yeah, I see. Harder They
What year
Come.
was it?
1973.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I remember I saw that, and I wanted to be a filmmaker. I saw The Harder They Come, and I went, I can make films. You know, like it's the first time I saw a movie that inspired me like that.
Nice.
Like I felt, oh yeah, you can just buy a camera and make a film. That's how musicians think. They just buy a guitar, plug it in, and start pounding on it. That's how musicians approach stuff. It doesn't always work in filmmaking. I made a film when I was 50 years old, and it was shot on 35 millimeter.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Spent all my money on processing. What was I going to tell you about it? Oh, people said it was the worst movie they'd ever seen. Like
what was it called again?
Sex and Killing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
I read that if you had the word sex or the word killing in your title, your movie would do better. So I just called my movie Sex and Killing. It had nothing to do with sex and killing. I just was being a whore.
I guess that theory goes out the window.
Yeah. But it was good.
I'd love to see it, man. I wish you'd show me someday. That'd be great.
Yeah, I wish I had a copy of it. Arthur actually edited that. He had just graduated from AFI.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And it was one of his first editing things they did.
That's pretty cool. Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I guess he used Avid at the time, or did he? Oh, no, he probably cut it physically, right?
No, we cut it digitally. That was
digitally.
right at the
Oh,
transition time. So people were
Gotcha.
still shooting on it film,
Yeah.
but they were editing digitally.
Oh, wow, I see.
So
I
that
see.
made it another expense. We had to telecine all the film footage to convert it to digital. That cost $1 zillion.
Yeah, I
That's
see.
why I can't. I want to put the movie together and back together and put it out there, but I have to telecine all the footage, and it'll cost me like $20,000-$30,000, and I could make another movie for that.
Yeah.
So I'll let somebody else do that.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, they said it was the worst movie they'd ever seen. I thought it was all right, but I could see how they would think it was the worst. Anyway, that's what happens when you make shit. People tell you how they feel right away.
Yeah, man.
They look at your movie and they go, "That's the worst movie I ever saw." I remember how bad I felt when that person told me that. I felt like, oh, I worked so hard on it, you know. But my mistake was I didn't know anything about filmmaking. Literally, we rented a camera, bought some film.
Yeah.
We would just approach it like rock and roll people, you know, buy an amp, buy a guitar, plug it in, and start playing.
Yeah.
It was sort of like that. So we just sort of went for it.
Gotcha.
But anyway, that's life. Okay, I'm repeating. No, I'm not repeating myself, but I'm going on and on and on. Okay, everybody, we might be here tomorrow. If not tomorrow, we'll see you on Tuesday.
Cool, man.
Hope you had fun. We had fun.
Yeah, we're gonna light up everything Guam mad.
Yeah, we're going to do it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. The kitty is looking at the dog and he's saying, "I don't like that dog. I don't like the doggy. The doggy's nice." Anyway, you see Bigfoot while we were talking? Went walking along behind me. You were not paying attention, but he was there. Anyway, I believe in Bigfoot.
It's a big trouble there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm dragging my feet.
Great.
Okay, we're out of here.
Good episode.
We're back, Big Kitty. Bye, Dylan.
Yep. See you, Lee.
3, 2, 1. See you tomorrow. Poof.